Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I'm talking about a graphic novel series. I always loved comics growing up, and a few years ago I was incredibly obsessed with manga. I used to read a lot online. So this video is dedicated to Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. A lot of my friends mentioned this series to me through the years, but lately my friend Mara and even Jay talk with me about it, so I was really curious to finally read it. I only read the first two volumes of the series, but I'm totally in love with these characters. The series follows the story of two boys, Charlie and Nick, that meet at an all-boys grammar school in the UK. Charlie is a highly strung, openly gay overthinker, and Nick is a cheerful, soft-hearted rugby player. Charlie is in year 10, and his last year in school didn't go so well. He was outed and bullied for a few months. Nick, on the other side, is in year 11, and he plays on the school's rugby team. He's a jock. So he has heard a little about Charlie's story, but they never got the opportunity to talk and to get to know each other. When they do get the chance to finally talk in a class, Charlie and Nick become friends super quickly, but both of them feel like maybe there is something more happening between them. So after reading this book, I genuinely wanted to Google how do I insert myself in a cute comic book, because the story is so deeply sweet. I was just swooning through it. It has like a touch of innocence, and it was so good. The author did an amazing job in explaining each of the boys' personalities and the shy feeling of meeting someone new and trying to be friends, but then when we get to the part where they start to realize their true feelings and that there is something more between them, it's like the sparks are flying. So the connection between the characters is adorable, and it was really well worked in the story. And honestly, they only needed like one moment of miscommunication, because after that they are on the same page, more or less. I liked how sure of himself Charlie was. Like he knew who he was and who he wanted to be, especially for such a young boy. But compared to him, Nick had a little bit of a hard time, especially coming to terms with his feelings for Charlie. So and even telling about it to his friends and family. But I think that we will get to see more of him and his journey in the next books, because we are already seeing glimpses of him coming to terms with it and exploring it in the second volume. I also really like the side characters we got to see. I feel like maybe in the next volumes we'll be able to know more about them, but I especially liked Charlie's friend group and how diverse it was. Even his sister, it was super cool. Nick's friends on the other side were a bit dubious to me, but hopefully there is like a good soul in there. Although I hope his relationship with Tara is developed more in the next chapters, the next books. On another note, and I think this one is very personal to me, I also really loved all the art the author did. It was so well done and thought through. As someone who drew comics before, I know how important it is to find the perfect image to represent certain moments, certain feelings, especially the ones that you don't have any text in, like a simple and shy hand holding for the first time. So I think Alice Oseman did an amazing work here in the arts department. It was really, really good. I just have to say that I'm super excited to keep reading this story and learning more about Charlie's and Nick's sweet love story. I know we can read online, but I think I will try to get the books because I like to get the books. Also, for those who don't know, Netflix did a TV show of the book. So I'm really excited to see how that comes about and how the characters are portrayed in the show. So if you've read this series, please let me know your thoughts about it and let's discuss it. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Rita's Book Club for more content. And as always, a quick thank you to everyone. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy reading!